Peter, thanks very much for joining us. It would be good to get a sense, first of all, I suppose, in terms of ESG and particularly some of those standards. What's the take from you and the company?
Particularly within the industry, when we talk about quality, there's always kind of mixed feelings on what quality actually is. But quality really should start from design and lead through to construction and lead through to operations. A lot of the buildings that we're seeing that are being built at the minute are passive buildings, and they employ passive principles. Key aspect to that is ensuring that the design quality is there from the start. Once the building's actually designed, the construction quality then comes into play, and that's very, very important. You know, we're seeing buildings that are more thermally efficient, more airtight, and even a small deficiency can have a big impact on what the actual energy output of that building would be and how much energy it actually uses. So, you know, having the right checks in place, you know, having the right third-party verification throughout the process, and having the right and experienced subcontractors actually delivering that project as a quality project, really, really, you know, will help deliver the aspirations that are being made in terms of net zero and decarbonising the project in itself. But more importantly, once we get into the actual operational phase, that quality piece needs to continue through, because, you know, throughout the building's life cycle, you know, certain elements will need replacing, certain elements will need maintained. Filters within M&E systems, the filters clog up, it doesn't operate efficiently, it starts to, you know, use higher energy and that sort of thing as well. So that full quality piece needs to start in inception and work its way right through the life cycle in order for the building to keep making and meeting the targets that it's set out to deliver to.
And I guess that means that, you know, that's them working through design, but also construction, but then increasingly now a focus on facilities management, on how you're actually actively managing the building.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, that's where the life cycle process, along with the net zero public sector building standards, really comes into play, because there's this hard FM option which is available, and you know, it means that you get the contractor involvement during the next kind of 5-year period once the building's actually completed. So that quality piece, you know, that the standard for quality can then be set through that, and then the hope is that the end users and the participants then continue that quality piece through the life cycle of the building.
Yeah, and I think it's really important to see how these kind of standards will drive, you know, ESG compliance going forward, and particularly that piece around quality. I think is really interesting. Thanks very much for joining us, Peter.
Thank you.